Hey guys, it's Melvin70 and today I'm bringing you my thoughts on Manchester United signing Angel Di Maria. What a signing this is. This is unbelievable. Like, I really didn't expect this to come to light. We were linked and all that shit, but I just didn't expect it to happen. You know, Woodward's proved himself pretty inept in the transfer window, and yes, it's 63 million. Who the fuck gives a shit? The amount of money we've generated over the past 20 years compared to the amount we've spent. You've got to remember the amount of sponsorship deals we've got, the kit sales. Season tickets had sold in a record price this year. You know, we've got infinite funds. It's not Arab money like City. It's not Russian money like Chelsea. I'm not trying to offend their fans. I'm just saying, literally, this is money we've earned. 63 million. What is it to our club? Like, we'll generate half of that back through kit sales. So the price for me, no issue whatsoever. Be prepared to pay whatever for players. Real Madrid paid the same price for James Rodriguez, and their fans are really, really unhappy that Di Maria is leaving, and they've got to replace him with James Rodriguez. He had a wonderful World Cup, but they rate Di Maria a lot better. And for me, you're going to call me biased, but, you know, most pundits and most other people would agree that Di Maria has been Real Madrid's second or third best player. Obviously behind Ronaldo, who's number one. Only haters would doubt that. And then number two, possibly Gareth Bale. So say he's number three in Real Madrid's system. If you watch the Atletico Madrid, I think even, don't quote me on this, but I think the Real Madrid fans were chanting for Di Maria at one stage. And to be honest, like, they just didn't really perform well attackively. Rodriguez has to get used to it, and now, you know, Di Maria's gone and Rodriguez has to fill in that gap. But yeah, I'm trying to justify why we've kind of spent that money for Di Maria. Yes, it's a bit excessive, but a person of Di Maria's quality, I'm prepared to pay whatever. Yes, we need a centre mid and we need a centre back, but Di Maria is exactly what we need on wing play. I'm sorry, our wingers aren't good enough. Januzaj is a little too young. He needs to, you know, you'll start getting game time. Maybe play him on the left while Shaw's injured, and then have Di Maria on the right, because Young was fucking shit against Sunderland. Valencia, all he does is his little shimmy, bursts down the wing, low cross, usually gets blocked. Useless. Di Maria can do so many different things. He's versatile. He can play as a cam, a centre mid, a right wing. You know, he's exactly what we need. He's a flair. He's a player that, for one, the BPL doesn't know. Like, all of our other players have played in the BPL apart from Rojo, Herrera, well, who now has, and Di Maria. You know, they're kind of used to them. Other teams are used to the likes of RVP, Rooney, etc. So putting a little bit of flair and a little bit of, like, the unknown for positions like Di Maria, not many English clubs would have played against him, and they certainly haven't played against him that much, and that is a great advantage, especially someone that is proven in the second best league in the world, in my opinion. La Liga is the second best. BPL is one step up, so hopefully he can do what he did for Real Madrid for Manchester United. I, at the minute, would say play a 4-3-3. I don't think this three at the back formation will work, simply because our defenders aren't good enough. Even with Rojo there, Jones is fairly good, but we're going to have to rely on, at the minute, unless we get signings. Obviously, there's rumours of Daley Blaine, Nigel de Jong, who's a CDM, obviously Benatia, but we'll see. We will sign more players, I think. Quote me on that if you want, if we haven't by the end of the transfer window, but I can see at least 2 more names. But anyway, at the minute, Smalling isn't good enough, Evans isn't good enough, Blackett's too young, and Keane's too young at the minute to step up for first team football. They can be rotation players gaining experience. We've got Rojo, who again is unproven, but I think he'll do fine, and Jones, who is starting to actually really look like a solid centre-back for once. And, you know, he's not putting his body on the line a lot. I know this is supposed to be about Di Maria, but I'm going on about, like, what other things we need now we've signed Di Maria. Di Maria on the right. Picture this, Di Maria on the right. RVP as a striker. Rooney as a left wing is perfectly fine. He just can't play in a left mid. He's redundant there. He's got pace. Ignore FIFA's statistics if that's what you're going to go off. Rooney has pace. If you watch him, he can beat a defender really, really well. He's good. He's a great crosser. He proved it in the World Cup when he assisted Sturridge in front of a lot of people. Yes, he didn't have the best World Cup, but I'm just telling you, you know, if you don't watch Manchester United week in, week out, surely you would have seen England when he crossed that in. He can cross, he can pass, he can shoot. He's really, really good. And then our 3 midfielders, I would probably play Mata in the number 10 role. So you've got him just behind Van Persie. And then play 2 centre mids. At the minute, we've only got Herrera. Carrick, well, obviously he's injured. Fletcher isn't good enough. Don't even talk to me about Cleverley or Anderson. So we need someone like De Jong or Vidal, etc. But anyway, Di Maria on the right, RVP up front, Rooney on the left. That would be a ridiculous attack with Mata sitting just behind Di Maria, as a lot of pundits, and I think Dwight York and a couple of other people have said will help Mata a lot. I don't know why Mata's getting criticised. Yes, he isn't, in the game every single minute. He isn't passing like what he was for Chelsea, but he's created more chances than any Chelsea player has since his move to Manchester United. He's been involved in 11 goals in the BPL, whether that be goals or assists. He scored in the Sunderland game. Maybe he needs to do a little bit more with his passing, but I don't know what the hate is with Mata, honestly. We've got way worse players in that team. You shouldn't be hating players that are first team quality and that will develop. And Di Maria is certainly going to help Mata, Rooney and RVP in this team. Honestly, as a United fan, I am over the fucking moon, and I couldn't give a fuck what fans are saying. Ask yourself this: if you had the funds, not you personally, but your club had the funds, would you turn up, regardless of the price, would you turn up the chance to sign Angel Di Maria?